All right, let's look at the homework 5, problem number 6. All right, so we have a present value of annuity, and present value is set at 9,000. Payment is $600, and N is the number of payment. And we want to find I using two different methods. Part A is graphical method, and part B is using a tool called the TVM solver. All right, so let's do that. All right, so for graphical method, what we're going to do is I'm going to sketch the, so here's the formula given as a hint. All right, I'm going to sketch the left-hand side as y1 and the right-hand side as y2. Then try to find the intersection. All right, so let's do that. So y1 is 9,000. So I just put the 9,000 there, right? And go down. And then payment is 600. So I'm going to put the 600, right? Multiply by 1 minus parenthesis 1 plus. All right, since there's no I, so I'm going to have to use the X instead. And then here's the right parenthesis. And then we have to raise it to the negative, and it's 20, so you have a 20 there, and then right parenthesis, and then we're going to have to divide by I, so it's going to be, I'm going to put X instead. All right, so that's the formula. All right, then I have to actually change the window size here, and right, I is going to be very small, so X is going to be between 0 and say 0.1. And since y is going to be around 9,000, so I set it at 8,999, and the y to be 9,001. Right? Then let's sketch the graph. Right? So this blue line is the y equals 9,000. Right? So it's the left-hand side of the equation. And here's the right-hand side. Right? It looks like a vertical line almost. But we want to find an intersection. So we're going to go to second trace. Trace. Yep. Then intersect is 5. So we're going to do 5. All right. And first curve, just enter. Second curve, just enter. And then guess, enter. And then it finds the intersection. So it's going to be 0.0291. So it's going to be 2.91 is the percentage, I. All right. So that's the graphical method, right? And fortunately, TI calculator has a function called the TVM solver. We can use that to do the same thing. It's probably much quicker. And then here, go to app, and then finance. All right, so you have a TVM solver, 1. And then we're going to set at the 20, so N is set at 20. And then you have actually, yeah, I've done it before. So the answer is just sitting right there. So I'm going to just put a 0 for now. All right, and then you have a 9,000. And the one thing that you have to be careful is since payment is the money going out, you actually put a negative number. So it's a negative 600. And so number of payments per year, in this case, I'm going to put 1. All right, so then what we want to do is you move the cursor to something you want to find, which is I. Then we're going to do alpha, the green button, and enter. That means solve. So it's going to solve for it. All right, so you can see that the 2.91% is the I value. So that's part B. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.